give it a go. Wow, it's fast as fuck. Holy shit, that shit's fast. Probably should get our cube recharged. Try this bear again. Ow. Yeah, the fire works better, at least on this one. Which way am I supposed to go? Oh, this way. Okay. I was like, where the fuck am I going? Oh, yeah, the butterfly. Time. Come on. Come on. There you are. Oh, come on. What kind of bullshit is that? You just blew my fucking load. Whoa! I think we need to kill that asshole again. Get down here. Come on, dude. Come at me. wonder if there's a waypoint behind that mini boss. Which way we're supposed to go? This way? Yeah. There was that elevator too. We could have probably taken that. That probably would be a good idea. Seems comparable to the electric weapon we have. But I think it's faster though. I think the elevator's in there. Remember right? Oh wait, that's the elevator. Why? Wait, what? Why is there? Oh, you drop. Wait, there's a note here. There's even a treasure to be found in the collapsing shack. Find out what happened to the greedy couple. Okay. Now let's take the elevator. Oh, okay, yeah. There's the shortcut. Now we can do the boss. Everything changed after the doctor spread the blue medicine. I buried my brother. I didn't even know it was my brother. Or I don't even know it was my brother. Okay. Who is the doctor? Whose blue hair is it in his cane? Okay. Now that we have that, we can make some attempts, although we have to take this elevator every time we do the attempt. But to be fair, one thing they did do with this game, I should have probably gotten off there. Let's see if we can try to get off there. Whoa, oh shit. I almost fell down in there. Although sometimes there's secrets in there. I was too close to the edge. So one of the quality of life things they added to this is when you die, they have been so far resetting elevators to the level of You know, so you don't have to like bring it back up or send it back up. Although I don't really mind that. I kind of got used to it with Souls. Okay. Okay, we got another boss weapon. That. Alright, we've actually already been... We have not been up there, though. Don't even know if we should be going up there. It might just be for decoration. So he busts through there. There's a door there. Damn, we've already got some good runes. Runes, souls, parts, whatever. Oh. So I think I know how this works. As soon as we drop down there, he's gonna bust through. Let's try this. Oh, shit. Oh, he's not coming in here? Oh. Okay. I can live with that. You know what? I just have too much.
Welcome to Hotel.
So it's 1, 2, and 4, I think. So we need what? Go by 6. And then, all right. I'm gonna try that fire weapon on that boss. And he's doing physical. Yep. Okay, we'll go with that. Probably gonna be dying on this guy for a bit. Let's see if we can at least pick whatever this is up. Oh shit, there's another enemy. Let's see if we can pull him away. I need you to reset so I can kill that asshole. Yeah, that one. Hey, get over here. No, don't do that. Take your fucking time, why don't you? Jesus Christ! Fucking tracking on this asshole, man. Oh man, that tracking fucking sucked. Good thing we spent our fucking souls. You know, I just thought of something. I wonder if it would be better to swap the handle from the other weapon for the fire, give us some range on it. We'll try it again. Jesus. More ads. I don't need these fucking ads in my life right now. Oh, come on. Wow, he can jump far. Damn it. Fucking healing up again. Finally got that motherfucker. I couldn't tell. Did he drop the key that gets into that door? Alright, I guess we'll go back, so I don't know where the fuck that goes. Oh, there's enemies in there. Oh, okay, it's a Freemason box. Okay, so this is just a better version of one we already have. All right. Well, we're not really having corrosion issues yet, so hold off on that. Yeah, I think we're ready to progress. Let's just go ahead and take the elevator up. We'll go ahead and warp back and blow these some runes. Let me get some more of those saws. So I think we're out.
Welcome to Hotel.
All right, that's better. I forgot to do that. I want to try that real quick. Let me... Damn it. I wanted to try switching that handle on the dagger. Okay, that's the one with the crystal spear. Yeah, it's got better advanced scaling, but the technique goes down. Shit. Okay, let's go try this out. Well, it's essentially by switching it up like that, it gives the dagger range. With, I like that. I think we're gonna go with that. Let's do this. Take that with us. Where's our weight? Fuck, our weight's all fucked up again. We're not guarding really right now. Hold on. Still short. Oh, and let's go get our cube while we're thinking about it.
Gold coin tree.
We increase the volume by 1 dB. That would suck if he respawns. I don't think he does, though. I see you. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, I like that. I like that, yeah. Got the range, got the speed, got the damage. It was a good combo. I should have probably done that with the boss, the mini boss that we did. And this could still be upgraded, like I could convert it. Nothing I'm missing. Straight path. Seems kind of like... still need that damn butterfly. Yeah, we gotta get that fucking butterfly, man. I think we should probably go this way. That's the wrong way. God damn, these things reset or what? There's the butterfly lake.
Boy.
Hey, just do it. I noticed you kind of disappeared during the conversation last time. Was that because your internet was fucking up? 'Cause I remember you saying you were having internet issues. Whoa. Oh, no problem. I just thought I pissed you off by saying something. I was like, I'm real bad about pissing people off. It's kind of a gift, as I mentioned before. Oh my god, this fucking butterfly. Yeah, I'm having internet problems too, so my stream's been kind of fucking up. I think I need to update the firmware on my router, or it could be my actual internet. Nah, you seem pretty laid back and chill. Pretty cool, dude. If you haven't picked up on this already, I'm a pretty honest person, and that comes, you know, it's a double-edged sword. People love me for it, and people hate me for it, because it's not kind of one of those things where you get to choose the honesty that you want. And a lot of times I say things that I'm being honest about that people don't really want to hear. So they kind of get pissed off or whatever. So, but, that's just kind of how I am. I don't expect people to understand, and I don't expect people to be forgiving on that, you know, and that's perfectly fine. This damn bear. I was actually going to look into your liver issue, and I still plan to, because I don't want to go into too much depth about my liver problems, but I've had pretty serious liver problems, and I wanted to know more about your situation, because I had never heard of a slice in a liver before. I'm curious to know more about it. But I wanted to tell you that, and you may already know this, but the liver organ itself is, let me get out of here. Yeah, that's why I want to look into it. I'm very curious, you know, how that happens. So I'm not a doctor, but I had to learn quite a bit about livers because of my own personal issues. I have fatty liver disease, and it was so bad that the doctors told me that I was going to die from it, and I was put on a donor's list and all that bullshit. Obviously, I'm still here pissing people off, but I'm not dead yet. But I made life changes, which kind of helped, I think. But the thing that I wanted to tell you that's kind of important is the liver is a very unique organ, unlike most of the other organs in your body. It has the ability to regenerate. And it's possible, and I don't want to, like, you know, again, you need to consult your doctor, and they'll obviously do all the tests and everything, which I'm sure you're already doing. But it's possible that through some either minor lifestyle changes or maybe major, that you'll be able to maybe regenerate that, because the liver has the ability to regenerate, unlike any other organ in the human body. And I was pretty surprised at what happened with me, because when I found out about my liver issues, I was about 32, 33, and in short, I used to drink a lot. I was an alcoholic. I drank every day. Hard liquor, beer, all that. I was a drug addict too. And I went to the doctor in my early 30s because I was having problems. And basically they told me I had fatty liver disease. Now, if we could only get regenerating, like salamanders, right? Yeah. But so they told me that because I had fatty liver disease, that I had my liver was in such bad shape that they didn't expect me to live past the age of 40. And you know, they kind of told me roughly what I needed to do in order to oh my god, get the fuck out of the way, please. Like I went to several doctors, and they kind of all told me what I needed to do in order to, you know, not reverse it, but to maybe prolong my life a little bit longer. And anyways, in short, I did what they said, and I'm 48 now. They expected me to be dead by 40, so I'm sure. I mean, I don't want to give false hopes here. I don't know anything about your situation, but it is possible that you might be able to, you know, obviously get more information about what's going on with your liver, and then you might need to make some lifestyle choices, and you might be able to regenerate whatever problem it is. I don't know if that gives you any bit of hope, but I'd be very hopeful about it. I wasn't at all when I was told about my problem. I had like no hope. I was all depressed, couldn't even get out of bed, suicidal thoughts, you know, all that shit. Because I mean, you find out that you're probably gonna be dead in a few years. You know, all kinds of shit is going through your mind, and it you know, it's just not a good time. But I'd be very hopeful for you. Just go to the doctor, do what you need to do, and just follow their directions on whatever lifestyle choices that they recommend. And I'm pretty hopeful you'll be okay. The main thing that I did in regards to changing things is I mainly switched to drinking water only. That helped a lot. And then obviously I wasn't drinking anymore. Well, I quit drinking. And I changed my diet, but I didn't really jump on the diet until I was about 34, 35. Because I went to the hospital for some other stupid shit. But I will say this, don't ignore it. You'll pay for it later. My dad did that, and he really paid the price on that. Because it's one of those things, because my dad died, well, he died of a lot of issues, but his liver was one of the issues. And because he didn't take care of it, he didn't try to take care of it until it was too late. But once it's too late, that's nothing. What I mean is, don't ignore it for like years. That's what my dad did. And what ended up happening to him, he did end up passing away. He passed away at 49 back in 2003. And because he ignored it and it went so far, he positioned himself with his health to where he didn't just die within a couple of months. It was a progression of years where he was in and out of the hospital for years, 5-6 years. And I mean, constantly in and out, and in the most horrible pain possible, discomfort and pain, doctor's bills through the roof. And if he had gone to the doctor sooner and was proactive about taking care of it, he would have lived longer, might even still be alive today. But he chose to ignore it. Up until it was too late. I mean, the only reason he faced it was because he was in pain, and that was the only thing. So, and that's what kind of motivated me, because I was just like, oh shit, like I saw what my dad went through, and I was just like, it terrified me. I was like, I don't want to go through that. So, and I'm not trying to scare you or anything like that, but just prioritize your health, man. It's very important.
Boy,
And I'm sorry if I sound like I'm lecturing. I don't mean to be that way. It probably sounds annoying. And I apologize if it does. That's not really how I mean it to be. I'll come back for that butterfly. I think I probably need, if I probably upgrade my weapon, I probably could get him, but I want to wait on upgrading it. And it ain't going anywhere, so. When I was younger, well, I was very self-destructive when I was younger, and a lot of it was because of the way I grew up. I kind of didn't really give a shit. You know, I just, you know, I kind of had this mindset I didn't have anything to live for. You know, I kind of came from a broken home, and I won't lie, I kind of wallowed in self-pity for a long time. You know, then I went to a counselor, started getting counseling. I think I mentioned I was bipolar, and that's when they kind of discovered I was bipolar. And long story short, with a lot of counseling, I was able to kind of do a 180 and update my firmware and change my mindset. It's very hard to do, though. A lot of people, I can't take all the credit. I had a lot of people that, you know, loved me, were patient with me, gave me their time and guidance. I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for those people. And it was a lot of people that helped me, so I'm very grateful for that. There's no way I would have done it on my own. No fucking way. I had good counselors, had two amazing grandmothers that literally took up the slack for my poor parents. My dad was a good man. He was just not very wise when it came to life decisions. Book smarts, he was fucking quite brilliant, actually. Oh, he was actually one of the earlier boomers that helped develop the internet. And I don't want to say that my dad invented the internet. That's not what I'm saying. But there was a collective of people that essentially helped develop the internet, and he was one of them. But there was a lot of people. I mean, there was hundreds of people. And it come down to programming and things like that. He was really book smart and technical wise, but he wasn't very smart when it came to like people and things like that. Okay, maybe I drop down? Yeah, I think I can just drop down. And this will loop back up. So yeah, if my internet starts fucking up or my stream starts fucking up, you kind of have a little bit of a warning. I will probably try to update the firm. I think I need to either update the firmware on my router, or it might actually be my internet provider. Looks like we got another mini boss in there, and we don't even have. I tried counseling, didn't work. Work. The counselor told me I was wasting my time showing up because I couldn't open up to him. So and that may be true, and that's not your fault. We're all different. So I've been through countless counselors. I can't even begin to tell you how many counselors I've had throughout my life. I tend to bottle everything up. Okay, that's actually good to know. I would say there's two types of men, and there's the one that are more comfortable talking. I'm clearly one of those. And then there's the type that, either don't know how to communicate or kind of unwilling to, and it's hard. So you're not wrong for that. It's not necessarily your fault. It's just something that's going to make it a bit more challenging for you. Not to get sexist, but due to my experience with counselors, my recommendation would be find a male counselor. Don't go with a female. And go with one that I would say is at least 40 years or older. If you can get one that's 45 to 50 and older, even better. And the reason why is because they're going to have more life experience. They're probably going to have more counseling experience. And being a man, men relate more so than others. I don't want to discount women, though. Women can be good counselors, but the right tool for the right job. But based on some of the things you told me, it probably would be better to go with a male counselor. I've had both, and I've given fair shots, and I will say that the female counselors I had were really, really good, but they weren't the right fit. And the issues I ran into were the fact that they can't relate to the way a male mind works. Our minds work differently than theirs. And I think it would probably work with a female counselor if she was much older, like maybe in her 60s. Then I would be a little bit more hopeful that might work. But a lot of these counselors are probably, in their 30s and maybe early 40s. And you'd be hard pressed to find a female counselor that's really going to work for you. But not impossible. It's just really difficult, just because of the way their minds work and whatnot. And the other thing is, and this is what sucks, you kind of have to go through multiple counselors before you find one that kind of works, and that really sucks. The one I seen at the time was like a 45-year-old hippie, but I was 20 then. He's long retired, but he's the only one that came close to open me up. Okay, so at least there's a possibility there of hope and chance. And obviously when you're in your early 20s, you were a completely different person back then. As we grow, you kind of have to look at it like a video game. When you start as a level 1 and you're progressing through the game, when you get to level 10, you look back at level 1, you see how much more you know, how much more powerful you are. Same thing as once you get to level 20. So you kind of can look at your life like a game in a sense. And once you get to my age, when you're 48, you'll look back and you'll know so much more. And you're going to look at things a lot differently than the way you're even looking at them now. You will hit a plateau, though. You will hit a bit of a plateau period. And I would say that plateau period, at least for me and some of my friends, because I've discussed this with my friends, is around age 40. Now, when I say you plateau, that doesn't mean you stop learning, but you kind of get to a point where you feel pretty comfortable with life. You kind of have a really good baseline with things, but the learning curve starts to slow down a bit. And it's not because you're not open-minded. It's just, it's just part of how life is. You'll understand once you get there. You may already be feeling it now because you're a younger generation. And one of the things I've noticed about younger generations is they're kind of ahead of like where I was. So for example, I think you said you're 36. So your mindset where you are right now might actually be where I was when I was maybe like 40 or 42, something like that. That's a possibility as well. And also it kind of comes down to your environment, the people you're around and things like that.
I test 1 2 1 2.
Oh boy.
It's time to die.
Where's his mark? Are you serious? That's what... I feel like Marv on the electric chair. That's all you got? Hidden Moonstone. What is this? Oh, nothing. Yeah, I just like shredded through them.
Boy.
Just hard for me to open up. I've been stabbed in the back too many times. You know, from the things that you tell me, I suspect you're an empath. You know what an empath is? And it's a good thing. It's a compliment, by the way. Okay. So an empath is basically a person, it's kind of like the polar opposite of a narcissist. So you have, on one end of the spectrum, you have a narcissist, and in the opposite end of the spectrum, you have an empath. And most healthy people need to be in between. You need to have a level of narcissism in order to survive in this world, but you have to balance it. And some people can do it, some people can't. I'm terrible at it. I failed so many times at that shit. But generally, people who are narcissists are generally the most successful because they don't give a fuck about people at all, and they're willing to sacrifice friendships, relationships, or whatever in order to get ahead in life. Empaths are more empathetic. You oftentimes think of others before yourself. You probably oftentimes put, others' feelings before yourself, and you can oftentimes, relate and be open-minded to listen to other people more so. I could be wrong. You might not be, but it sounds like you might be. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing and a bad thing. It's definitely better than being a narcissist, I'll tell you that. But the bad thing about it is, by being an empath, you kind of open yourself up to being vulnerable to, kind of like what you said earlier about you've been stabbed in the back a lot. So what it does is, you're not familiar with narcissists and how they function and the red flags, and you're an empathetic person. You're kind, you're compassionate. You may, do something to help people out just because, you know what it's like to go through hardship. A narcissist will take full advantage of that, and they will do, they'll just fuck you over, and they'll do it deliberately. I've had that shit happen to me more times than I can count. And it's part of the reason I'm more of an asshole now, because I've learned to spot the red flags when it comes to narcissists. And I'm very, despite appearances, I used to be a people pleaser to the point where, like, for example, maybe you're in a group of people with friends or whatever, and they're having a discussion or something, right? And maybe you disagree with whatever the topic is. You might just, agree or go along with it just to not disrupt the conversation, rather than just maybe pleading the fifth and just keeping your mouth shut, and which is probably the better way to go, unless you really want to push back and challenge it or whatever. People pleasing is real bad with people when it comes to empaths, because they're too concerned about upsetting others. And again, that comes to the point where you're putting others before yourself. And it's a balance, and it's a tricky one, because, you don't want to be selfish, but at the same time, you have to have a little bit of selfishness, to the point of not letting people take advantage of you. And you have to also know how to set proper boundaries too with people. So let me give you an example. So I've kind of busted your balls as a joke about, I know you're not, but I'm just using this as an example. So I've kind of made a joke about you possibly being Amish. I know you're not, it's a joke. So if you were to come to me and say, you know what, that actually kind of bothers me, in reality, all jokes aside, could you please not do that anymore? And if you said that, you would be setting a boundary. And me, obviously, because I want to be respectful, I'd be like, I would apologize and I would say, no problem, I won't do that again. A narcissist won't do that. What a narcissist will do is they will continue. They may actually back off a little bit temporarily, but then they'll come back and push back again and again. And I'm sure you've met people like that already. And again, that's just an example or whatever.
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlon district. A nasty puppet has invaded our territory. Be careful.
Sweepers Branch Office Newspaper Archives. Okay. I think I have to fight these 4 hunters. I'm not really looking forward to that. I suck at hunters. Join the group as an apprentice stalker, but is inactive in the group. Has been reported multiple times for ignoring ranks and neglecting duty. Caught being in contact for the past year with the Fox, a bastard stalker, okay, under investigation for leaking inside secrets, but has not responded yet. As it is with the bastards, she is assumed, oh, okay, it's a she, okay, to have been ousted from noble succession. The interesting thing is she claims that a cat is a bastard of the family, so in other words, her lost sibling. If the information above is reliable, the cat is possibly a spy from the bastards. It's an unofficial interrogation, so there are no restrictions to the methods available. All right. I might actually switch to my acid weapon, because I think acid works more on humanoids, but we'll see. One other thing I want to mention real quick before I go forward about counseling. I don't think you're probably this way. You seem like if you are able to find one you can open up to, you're probably pretty open-minded. But a counselor oftentimes is not somebody who's going to tell you oftentimes what you want to hear. More often than not, they're going to tell you things you probably don't want to hear or you may not exactly like. And usually those are the good ones, because those are the ones that are actually looking at you from the outside and finding your faults and the things that you need to work on within yourself. And so I have a cousin, and he's also bipolar. Actually, I think he's borderline personality disorder. I don't think he's bipolar, and that oftentimes gets confused on diagnosis, but that's another discussion. But anyways, my cousin tried going to counseling, and every time he went, he almost got into fights with actual counselors. And the reason why is because he is not willing to self-reflect. I'm not saying you're this way. I'm just trying to give an example here. He's not willing to self-reflect and look at his own faults so he can correct them. He just thinks he doesn't have any faults. And as soon as you start pointing them out, he just flips out. I don't know how he goes through society. I don't know how he's able to hold a job. Somehow he's able to do that, or at least he was. I don't know. I haven't spoken to him in years. But that's just kind of how he is. Again, I don't think you're like that at all. You don't give those vibes. But if you do find a counselor like that, I mean, obviously you don't want one that's rude. It's not that they're rude. A good one is going to be able to tactfully, point out things that, are not exactly working for you, things that you may be doing, and try to give you insight on how to change the behavior. And another thing I need to mention, the sooner you do this, because you're still pretty young, the easier it's going to be. I was very lucky. If I had started to try to do counseling at where I'm at now, I don't want to say it's impossible or it wouldn't take, but it's damn near impossible. Because as you get older, it gets harder and harder to update your belief system, update your behaviors, and the way that you navigate this life. It just gets harder. So that's why it's good to have good parents that can kind of give you those crucial, early years of teaching you things properly. I don't know what your childhood was like, but mine was terrible. And if you've got a good foundation, a lot of times that's why you'll see people that don't have a lot of the problems like maybe you and I might have, because they probably came from good parents, or they may just not have mental illness, or both. But I've known a lot of people that have been mentally ill and they just refuse to get help for themselves, and they know it, they just don't want to do it. And it's not easy. It's a lot of fucking work. It is a lot of fucking work. And it'll piss you off. You're going to get fucking pissed at times, and you're going to want to quit too. I would say you're not wrong for that. Take a break. Don't quit, just take a break. Think of it like a boss. If you're fighting a boss in a game, take a break, come back, try again. Can we get to that? Oh yeah. Is this where I should put that fucking cat thing on? Nah, I think we can do it without it. Okay. Really? Actually, we probably are going to need that. Okay. And also, like, never be embarrassed about talking about shit, dude, because more often than not, a lot of people are going through a lot of the same shit. They're just too terrified to say it. We're all going through bullshit. Some people more than others. Probably repair that. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, okay. I thought I was going to have to... There's another game, another Souls game, where I had to, like, jump on a bunch of beams. I'm trying to remember which one. It might have been Bloodborne, actually. Really? We just put that fucking cat amulet on. I shouldn't be taking damage. It was Bloodborne, because I remember there was a similar situation like this in Bloodborne, and when you get to the bottom, I think you fight like this big werewolf. Actually, I think it's 3. I think it's like 2 little ones and a big one. Kind of want to play Bloodborne again, but fucking 30 FPS sucks. And I can't jailbreak my PS5 because I put the fucking firmware on it, and the firmware that I'm on is it's too new. I'm pretty sure that the guy who does the jailbreaks will jailbreak the version I'm on, because it's pretty old, but it's just one firmware update above the one that's currently working. So I'm just waiting for it. Probably be maybe another year. Welcome to the territory of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Remember, anyone who failed... Hey, I can't read that fast. I'm dyslexic, damn it. Anyone who fails to pay the protection fee on time is headed straight for the coffin. Okay. And, okay, we got... Did we... Yes, we did. Okay, cool. I don't know if I want to use that. Okay, there's a waypoint. Cool. Really need to kill that butterfly. Oh... Please don't make me fight both of these at the same time. I don't need that kind of stress in my life. I guess we'll talk to him. Actually, let's talk to her first. Oh, no prompt. So I only get a prompt for the fox.
Oh, I saw you go into the factory. But you're here. So, wait. You came out of the factory? That's a new one.
I thought you would have been burnt to a crisp. But look at you. All intact.
Brother, being too frank is rude. We should praise him for being stronger than he looks. Why not join forces? Play our cards right, and we could defeat the villains who rule this area.
They're the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. The baddies who torment the residents around here.
We heard their hideout is stuffed with treasure. And it's a good time to liberate this place as well. Pretty sweet deal, don't you think?
All you have to do is create a distraction. That's it. The rest we can handle.
So, you gonna do it?
I don't know. I guess.
Smart choice. Look at our smart friend, Gato.
We're no slouches in the fisticuffs department in a pinch. You lead. We'll bring up the rear and watch for hidden threats.
I don't know, man. So what is this? Okay, that must be the loop around.
What do you think? Not bad, eh? Our new dumbass.
These guys are talking shit behind my back, literally. Tempted to fucking try to kill him, but they'll probably kick the shit out of me. Hey! Okay, so they're helping. I guess that's a good thing. Dude, kill that thing. Why are you guys taking so long? I guarantee you, if I was fighting them, they'd probably like kick the shit out of me, but they can't kill this little dog. Okay, it could go up. Let's go up. Oh, yes. We need those. Actually, let me check how many we got now. Okay, we got 6. So we're getting close to being what we could upgrade. I feel like my damage is still okay for now, so I'm going to hold off. Probably wait till we get to the boss. That'll be the moment, because that's usually... The fuck is that? Oh yeah, you guys go right ahead. Whoa, what is that? Dude, it sprayed some kind of nut juice on me. the fuck? It's gross. Cluster grenade. Fine. Okay, that's a trap. Fuck! See? 2 hits, and these fuckers are both fucking doing damaging. They can't kill the fucking thing. It's pathetic. Dude, I love this fucking weapon, man. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think that's an upgrade. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a bigger... Okay, for break... Okay. Well, we're kind of good right now, so I'm gonna... Wait a minute, our weight is really good. Why is our weight so good? Oh, because we don't have that fucking amulet on. Alright, well, I guess we can do that. Vintage wine starting along the revival of Krat. Its rosy color, known as the ruby of heaven, is delicately matured scent and taste. It's wonderful aftertaste. I don't drink anymore, but I do miss red wine. Red wine's good. Although I could probably do a glass. Be all right. Even the legendary stalker enjoys La Bluitz. I don't know if that's pronounced right. Taste the best wine chosen by the one who stood at the pinnacle. Why'd you have to mention red wine? Now I want some. More wine. Oh, good. We probably can still get that stuff that we missed due to that trap. And a sharp pipe. Yeah, this is... I knew there was a collapse there, but I jumped and it still fell through. Alright, now that we're done in here, I think we can go up. Wait, isn't this where we came from? No. Wait a minute. No, we came from over there. Okay. It looks the same. The way the entrance is. Okay. That was fucking with me. Fucking goldfish brain, man.
Whoa, hold up. It's been a while since I worked like that. I got aches, you know? And I wouldn't want to cramp your style. I'll take a breather here, then catch up later.
You assholes asked me to help you. What the fuck is this? You want to take a break? Yeah, they want to take a break because death is coming and they don't want any part of it. Okay, there's another Freemason box.
bulletin. This just in. The intruder turned out to be Geppetto's puppet. This month's protection fee will be waived for anyone who hunts him down. What a deal! Now hurry up and run, you idiot!
She's going to be trying to range, or she's going to range attack me while this thing is attacking me. I don't know if I want to kill her with I don't know if there's a way to get to her though. There's another one there. Maybe there's like a ladder or something. Hey. There's got to be a ladder or something around here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, of course, a butterfly. Dude! Alright, we got it. Oh, it's a balance crank. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Almost fucking dead. Dude, this fucking bitch. Piss off. Fucking attacking me and shit. I'm trying to kill the butterfly. Alright. Freemason chest. What you got for me, Freemasons? Ooh, a new weapon. Let's check that out real quick. Okay, it's a strength weapon. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can probably use that. What the shit? I'm trying to remember where that ladder is. Whoa! Run, Forrest, run! Don't drop! How do we get that one? Oh, okay, I see. We gotta jump. Okay, we gotta go around that way. There's another Freemason chest. Oh, a quartz. Yes, you know what? Alright, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back.